HireItDone.com. When there's work to be done around or in your home, when there's money to be spent, you don't want to go wrong.
What you don't know can hurt you.
We're people you can trust.
All your home improvement needs.
Get advice from us. What you don't know can hurt you. HireItDone.com.
Welcome back. This is Hire Done. My name's Adam Helfman, and we are 5-star. 5-star.
You should never have told us that.
Right? I have a 5-star story later.
We don't want to know.
No. It has to do with food.
No kidding.
It's all right. It's okay. Hey, in the ticket text, by the way, if you get a satellite mounted to a roof, does it void the warranty?
Ooh, great question.
What do you think?
How big is the satellite dish?
Come on. Well, if it snows, who cares? It doesn't work anyways. I don't know. What do you do? I mean, if it leaks, yeah, right?
We would still warranty it.
Okay, well, there you have it. See, the Wizard, here you go. The Wizard warranties it. So let's talk about that real quick, because you mentioned Wizard in the past. That's a very, very difficult accreditation to get from Certainty. Not many people have it because it's a test that only takes 2 years, right? Every 2 years they give it?
Every 2 years you can take it.
So you can only take it every 2 years.
Correct.
And you have Wizards on the crew.
We have 2 wizards, correct, yep.
The Wizard.
Wizard, like that even sounds good.
40 question tests that their engineers and scientists put together, and you got to get all 40 questions right. And it's beyond, most of it's beyond your everyday use, but that's how they do it, and it's a cool credential to have.
Well, that's the best. Okay, so let's go through the process. Homeowner calls Weather Seal. Hey, I think my roof needs to be replaced. Can you come out and give me an estimate, please? Is it a free estimate?
It's free, absolutely free.
So, what are any criterias that are necessary?
No criterias. We come out there for free, do an analysis, and take a measurement. Whatever we need to do, the customer, all the information they need.
Okay, so you get to the house.
Do both homeowners have to be home, or can one handle this?
They do not. No, we don't require both homeowners to be home. We're happy to meet with one of them. We'll go over all the details, give them a fair and honest assessment and a cost, and let them make a decision.
So the website is weathersealhomeimprovements.com.
You could go that route, yep. There's a couple different out there, wshic.com.
Yeah, well, if they're driving.
Yep.
What was that again? No, just go to Hire It Done and we'll send them to you.
Correct.
That's the perfect. And then the phone number to call if they want to get a free estimate?
586-323-1188.
586-323-1188.
You have like
folks.
a radio voice. You realize that, right?
I do.
Yeah, you can totally do
good
that.
to know.
Well, let's make sure that the radio voice gives people a roof that don't leak. Which is not,
Don't
right?
leak.
Don't. Listen, I'm in my contractor mode right now.
Oh.
We can say that. We're allowed to. I can't
We're
drop
on the radio,
F-bombs or
With
swear,
the
though.
estimate stuff, it's really evolved, though, because I've actually sold quite a few jobs this year through the internet, through email, because people have homes in Florida. They stay in homes 6 months in Florida. But
So they just completely trust you through the email?
through an email, correct?
Well,
love
you're
that.
a wizard, so
Yeah, there
and
go.
you have 5 stars. I mean, who wouldn't
Yeah,
trust?
so we evolve with and be accommodating to anybody in their estimates. We know schedules are busy and time short today, so we keep on evolving in that area.
No, we get it. We get it. So, okay, so you go to the house. You typical estimate time takes about an hour.
You
Hour
can
and a
figure
half?
on an hour, yeah, at least. Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is how do you measure the roof?
Well, like you said, I mean, in today's technology, we can get a digital roof report that's very accurate, that shows all the facets of the home, and a complete measurement. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, so like Hire It Done. When a homeowner goes to Hire It Done and they request a roof, we send actually the homeowner their own version. And the reason why we send that, do you know why? Did I tell you in the past?
Well, I think it's, we want to be honest about that. We don't want to over-exaggerate the size of their home.
Thank you. You hit the nail right on the head. Homeowners don't know how many squares are on the roof. In fact, your roof is measured in squares, folks, which is a 10-foot by 10-foot area. 1 square is 10 foot by 10 foot. So what happens is that there are other companies, we won't name them, that go out to your house and say, all right, Mrs. Jones, you have 88 square. But today, and only today, we have half off labor and half off shingles. So we're only going to charge you for 44 square. And then we do the roof report. And when we send the roof report to the homeowner, we tell them,
squares.
don't show this to anybody. This is for your own use. Make sure that the contractor does the following things. We give them a checklist.
Yep.
And the homeowner's like, oh, really, dude? You got 44 squares? Well, according to Hire It Done, it's only 36 plus 12% waste.
Correct.
And so now homeowners got power because they have information. Right. And so our contractors are forbidden to do anything but we tell the homeowner, here's your squares, and then 10, 12, or 15% based on what we call waste, but based on the pitch.
That's correct.
So when you guys go out there and you match, the homeowner's like, yeah. And we've tracked this. If a homeowner goes to hiredone.com, and a lot of homeowners will get bids outside because they see TV commercials every minute, 96% of the homeowners who buy a roof, and if they went to Hiredone, they buy it from one of our guys. And that's because of the honesty. And that's one of the things you guys get. You have, the A+ honesty record, plus your Wizards. And 5-star.
And 5-star.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not there to mislead a customer. I mean, that's not how we do business. That's how we've made it in business for 28 years. We're going to be honest with you. If it's 32 square, it's 32 square. We're going to give you a price based on the actual measurement of the home.
So what do we do about when the guys, the whole plywood issue? Because, sometimes you can't tell if plywood, from the backside you look, and the plywood is one of the components of a roof, folks. From the backside, you can't tell if it's rotted all the time. But when they strip the shingle on the other side, all of a sudden it's delaminating. You can't put shingles over that. You got to replace it. Do you have a flat fee? How do you do the shingle or the plywood extra?
Standard. Can I say it?
Go ahead.
Mike. Normally in your standard, what we normally say is obviously within your first 100 square foot of bad board is usually within the bid, an estimate, and then normally there's a protocol of
that's 3 sheets
per lineal foot or per board foot cost added to it. But if there's an abundance of it, we obviously work off that.
Yeah,
and we'll take down that if there's abundance. You got to do the whole thing. But normally it's 100 square foot at no additional charge. Anything after that, that's according to board foot.
Okay, so a sheet of plywood's 4 foot by 8, which is 32 square feet.
32 square feet.
3 sheets is about 100 square feet, 98.
Yep.
Okay, so in the average roof it has about 3 sheets, so it's already included.
Yeah.
So you guys
90% of the times that 100 square feet covers the typical roof. Unless it's had a long-term leak, you're not going to run into a lot of damaged wood. But it's one of the ambiguous areas of our business. Until we get underneath there, we're not going to know 100% what we do.
No, but that's okay. You don't have X-ray vision yet.
Can we quick touch on when you come to the house to do, your estimate? Mm-hmm. We should expect that you come in and go upstairs.
Well, we want to take a look in the attic because it gets back to a little bit about what Adam was asking about earlier in terms of ventilation. There's another key component that affects ventilation in the attic, and that's roof or attic insulation. Insulation can cover the soffit intakes where the air comes into the home. If that insulation is covering that intake, we need to address that. Now, we can do it a couple of different ways, but we need to know what we're dealing with, and that's why we want to go up there. Yeah.
Well, I think it's important for everyone to know that when you call a roofer and you need a new roof and they come over to do an estimate, they must come inside to complete the project, to go upstairs and look to see exactly what is the problem.
Good point. That's a good point.
And you know what? That's important because no one wants unexpected changes. Nobody wants surprises. To eliminate surprises, they should call Weathersfield because you guys have the experience since '86, right?
Correct.
They're 5-star.
Right? They're 5-star. They're wizards. Dang.
I know.
You know how to get to 6-star, don't you? We'll
Tell
get there.
us.
We'll figure it out. So, okay, and real quickly as we wrap this up, it's Weatherseal Home Improvements, folks. The website, weathersealhomeimprovements.com. Their phone number is 586-323-1188. If someone does get ice damming and they didn't have you do the roof, can they call you and take care of it next to the snow?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You'll shovel a roof and help fix it.
Yes.
What other component? You guys do siding?
Siding, window.
We're blowing it out this year with siding, but it's so hard to find siding crews, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Are you guys hiring?
We're not ready at the moment.
But you will in the spring, probably.
We'll in spring for sure.
All right. Just want to make sure because everyone's trying to find good trades and you got to pay good money for that, so it's not easy. Well, I love to hear that. I like that a lot. So, guys, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we
It's been
appreciate
great.
your partnership with Hiredone. You've done great. Love the
We have paraphernalia today.
right. It's always good. I'm glad you came in, Albert.
Hey, thank you so much, Adam.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Finally made
So we'll get you guys on the roster, and we'll get you when if we have a lot of snow, Sunday, Monday it's gonna melt, right? You know what happens Tuesday? We'll be calling you. Get the shovels ready.
There you go.
Hiredone's
Well,
gonna take
I'm
care of
ready.
business. Well,
We're
I just
ready.
appreciate it. So glad you guys came.
Thank you. Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
We'll talk to you guys
Appreciate
soon.
it. You bet.
All right, and guess what, folks? Coming up next, more Hire It Done fun. We've got PPG Paints, Ruth Ann Hanlon coming in. She's a color specialist. Julie, you're gonna have to ask those tough questions.
Ooh, I'm all ready.
I'm Adam Helfman because we're 5-star today. We'll be right back.